A bit icy this morning. That was a bit of a chilly night. We've been flat out calving at the moment over the farm at ours. What have we got in total now? We've got, I think, about 9 calves. Yeah, the other day we had 3 in one day, so it was always keeping us on our toes. So yeah, let's go check them. And I've just come in to have a little look at everything. There's still one in this pen to calf, but everything else is up where the camera's to now. So I just come in here, but this is where most of the calves are. I do only have my phone light here, but there's one little one. This one was born the other night. Lovely and grey. What he does have is a nice square back. And then all lined up along here, this calf is another one there. This one here makes me laugh. Look at the size of that one, he's tiny. He's like a little Dexter. If you compare these two next to each other, look at the calf behind. But I thought I'd just show you some of the calves that were around. He's loving life, running around. Do have the calf and pen here all set up just in case something does need to go in there. Just as I'm stood next to the tractor, I'll just explain what happened. What was it? Last week, we had to get Hamleys from Bishop's Lydia out, which is a class dealership, as we had a little problem with the AdBlue. So up on the dash kept coming up with a system fault with the AdBlue. So we double checked the AdBlue, I changed the AdBlue filter, drained all the AdBlue out which was in it. That done absolutely nothing. So in the end we have to get out Hamleys, and they come out. And then they put a laptop on it. Probably took a good few hours just to diagnose stuff and try and cancel all the faults that come up. What had happened, when AdBlue runs low, the sensors don't normally take in consideration that you've actually topped it up. And apparently it's happened on quite a few machines now, even foragers have had this problem. We let all the AdBlue go down to about 3 bars, then topped it up, but as it didn't realise that we topped it up, once those 3 bars are gone, to diagnose the problem, we had to fill the AdBlue up whilst it's running. So whilst it's running, the sensors think it's just sloshing around. And when we've done that and you've cleared all the faults, we've had no problem. So every time we fill this tractor now, so if anybody else does have any trouble with it, fill the AdBlue tanks up whilst the engine's running. It's not ideal, but I think if we do have another problem with it, I think we're going to look at deleting the AdBlue, as it is a hindrance, and you hear a lot of people say we just get rid of it, and it's the same on diggers as well. So I thought I'd just say that now. Everything seems pretty settled. Dad's just down there now, feeding them all and sorting them out. For now, I've got an hour's drive to John's and see what there's down there. So I'll see you there. I thought I'd just stop on the way and just show you the scenery, which is just up the road from me. I'm at the top of Street Hill. Look at that. There's a farm down there in the valley. You can just hear for miles all the farms working right over there in the distance. thought I'd show you something a bit different. I do love Somerset. You just got to be proud of where you're from. Just over there is Glastonbury Tor. Can't quite see it, but just the other side of the road, Glastonbury is literally just there. I just stopped on the side of the road, got up a bit further. I don't know if you can see through there, through the trees. There is Glastonbury Tor in the distance. Load of sheep in the field. I did see in the field next door, so we are on the side of a road there. In the field next door, they have let their cattle out. So I just turned up to John's and the sun is shining, which is perfect. I'm just about to feed some calves some milk. It's starting to really feel like spring now. When the sun's shining, it's just perfect. Everywhere that you can see, all in the distance. I thought I'd just show you first actually. This behind me is John's little holiday let. So there's a little log cabin. You can hire it. I put the details here afterwards. The calves that I'm feeding at the moment, these ones, these are dairy heifers. They're New Zealand cross dairy heifers, so very similar to what we used to have when we were milking here. Yeah, John's just bought them and we'll either sell them when they're weaned, or me even sell them when he puts them in calf, but who knows, only time will tell. Look at them, waiting for their feed. So there is, how many's in there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 9 in here altogether. Back in the day, we did have this whole polytunnel filled with calves. So you can only imagine what it used to be like. Just put that up there. Got to get a few of these, as they do mess about a bit. You've got to push them on some of them, because the feeders can only take 5 at a time. Come on, you there, you there. What's the matter with you then, girl? You just woke up? Go on then. And if you go on that one, you're a bit stronger. Come on, girl. Yeah, she's not 100% that one. It was a very cold night last night, so that could have been something to do with it. She looks alright in herself though. Obviously she's a bit empty, so I will try and get her on there in a minute. If not, maybe give her an injection or something. Right, girl. Yeah, this one here, she is looking a bit under the weather. Like I said, it was real cold last night. It was -2, so I'm wondering whether it was something to do with that. I'm going to give her some electrolytes in a minute. So basically that's just like a Lucozade with glucose in it. Perks them up a bit. I'm not going to go too mad because she does look full. Whether she's been drinking a lot of water, which she could have done actually. Yeah, she could have drunk a lot of water and that's blowing her out a bit and filled her up. Yeah, I'll just keep an eye on her the next few hours, see how she goes. But before I leave tonight, I'll just double check and make sure she is drinking properly and go from there really. As I'm here, I'm just going to go out and have a look at the wheat. So this is the wheat which was put in after maize. Yeah, it's not as good as it should have been. So this land here is, it's quite chalky. It's not quite chalky, but over there on the hills is chalk. And then the further you come this way, there's a bit of chalk in it, but it's like, it's almost like sand, but not quite. Quite like land, and a lot of it's just washed down the hill during the winter, so it has struggled a bit. So I think John's plan is to basically, when it dries up a bit more, go over with a drill and almost like over drill it. So instead of wasting money and ploughing the whole lot up again, which I don't think we should do, and speaking to John, and like I say, it's up to John at the end of the day, just decided probably to get a contractor in and just go up through it again, just to give it a better chance. Yeah, it's been a hard winter, that's for sure. It's been a lot of rain and it has washed a lot of this out. Last year it did have a good crop off it, so it'd be nice for this year to do exactly the same. So probably middle of this month, contractor come back in, go over this again, and hopefully when it comes to taking this off with the combine, should get a good yield. As at the moment, compared to other people's wheat, this is a long way behind, unfortunately. Been a good day to bring the drone, I reckon, but I didn't bring it with me. I could have gone right up over the top of it and seen exactly how it has been affected, but we haven't got it, so I'll just show you from here. There's John's Kawasaki. So I'm just feeding that round. These are the yearlings here, so these are the first ones that I normally feed. And then as the tractor ain't there, we use the mule and the trailer for everything. So I've, from the silo, put everything into bags and buckets, chuck them in the back of there, just normal cake, and then I'll drive round, feeding. Look at this one over there. What are you doing, mate? Not meant to stand in the trough. So they do feed there, there's 2 troughs there, then they can also feed out here and here, which I've already put cake into, which is over there and there. Look at him. What donut? Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, let's go feed the rest of them. All these lot need feeding. As you can see, they're all waiting for their morning grub. It's quite a funny sight that, isn't it? That's all these ones fed now. So the groups that we have down here, we have the small ones, which are a mixture of Red Angus, Black Angus, Hereford, a few Belgian Blues. So this is the youngest group, and then obviously the calves which are on milk. Over there are all Anguses, apart from 3 Belgian Blues and 1 Holstein Friesian. And then there in the background is Suttler cows. As you can probably see, nose won't stop running. We have a few Suttler calves here. Another one tucking into a bit of hay. Not good light, is it? Try and keep your hand there for the sun, you see. And then, obviously that's just an older Belgian Blue there. There the mums along here as well, tucking into their cake. Oh, it does look good, that Kawasaki, doesn't it? Brilliant little machine. So that's all the cake being done. It is satisfying once you've fed them. One, they all shut up because they don't ever stop blaring because they're so hungry for it. And 2, it's just nice to see them all around the trough, isn't it? John still ain't got his tractor back yet, so that has been a while for his tractor not being there. He's got to rely on his next door neighbour to keep coming up and putting bells in, or when I'm here, have to borrow a telehandler off someone. Then we've got to make sure that we feed enough out, and yeah, it's not ideal really. I thought it was a clutch, doesn't seem to be anything wrong with it, and then now they're doing further investigations of what it could be. So whatever that means, I don't know. Obviously it could be something electrical, could be anything really. So basically on that tractor you've got splitter gears, which I might have shown you before, and the splitter gears aren't working either, so it's just completely in limp mode. And yeah, whether a cog snapped inside for some reason, I don't know. That's where they're looking at it. John hadn't heard for a while what's been going on, but yeah, desperately need it back. Just gonna weld a few gate hinges on, as we need to get some stuff set up for some more animals. Just come to the calves this afternoon to the Jersey Friesian crosses. We've got a new calf. Well, by the looks of it anyway. So this is a calf that went very well this morning. We put a coat jacket on it and I fed it a litre of electrolytes. I bagged it with water and look at it, it's completely different. Straight away just wanted to get onto the milk. Those electrolytes, a lot of people don't do it, and people are a bit sceptical of it sometimes. I don't know why, and I have spoken to people. I think half the time it's just people being lazy, not bothering putting electrolytes into the calf, but proof in the pudding. That could be the difference of keeping the calf alive and it dying, especially with these type of animals as well. Over the years I've had a lot of experience with these kind of animals. They're almost like the sheep of the cattle world. They do like to die, unfortunately, but I'm always determined to try and keep them alive as much as I can, as should all farmers. Thanks for watching today. I know it's been a while since I've done my last video. I have put a few things out on Instagram of when I was at Lama, a few things, and yeah, a few other little things on Instagram and a few little shorts. To be honest, I've just been very busy with my groundworks and landscaping and doing that sort of stuff this time of year. The farm work's sort of just the normal routine work, but more days like this shan't be long until more field work, and that's what I can't wait for. When all the cows go outside, these little things will grow up, go outside, especially at home as well. And yeah, thanks for sticking with me. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.